Hey guys, it's Wags with Ironman 4x4. Welcome to Snowmageddon 2021. No matter where you are in the country, you're probably getting dumped on right now with snow, sleet, or ice. We've got giant ice balls. That's fun. Look, most of us at Ironman 4x4, we drive purpose-built off-road rigs, but you may not. And so if you're driving a little, sedan or two-wheel drive car, I thought I'd show you a couple quick tips and tricks on how you can get your car out of the driveway, even in ice, without having to have a bunch of special, recovery and off-road gear. This car, this Ford Focus, the biggest dude that works here, Matt Pro, drives the smallest car, which is hilarious. As you can see, our parking lot is an absolute icy nightmare. The exit out onto the road's about a 4% grade. I don't have a ton of confidence that that Ford Focus is gonna be able to make it up. All right, let's check his tire pressure. I don't think Matt Pro has ever put air in his tires. Okay, so he's at 37 PSI, which is a great summertime tire pressure if you're trying to save fuel and get better economy out of your car, but not when it's dumping ice everywhere. Okay, this Ford Focus is good and stuck. It's not going anywhere. This is about the time you start to get nervous. You're thinking about calling a tow truck, but they're gonna be 8 hours out because they're helping everybody else out in the snow. Look, when you get scared and start to panic, you start making bad decisions. You might think, well, I've seen guys on YouTube take like a floor mat and use that like a recovery board. Well, that's a great idea and it works in mud, but on ice, it's only gonna get you from here to there, and then you're just gonna start spinning out again. A better option, and my always go-to option, is to take some air out of the tires and air them down. Airing down your tire does a couple things. It increases the footprint of the tire on the road. That contact patch widens out and it elongates too. Think of it like the tank track, like the tank tread on a tank. Gives you way more surface area to grip the road. I've seen crazy things happen just by airing down tires. But I do have a good idea for this floor mat. I'm gonna use it to kneel down on while I air down my tire. Now look, if you don't have a bunch of special tools, don't lose that. You can air your tire down. If you have a knife or a pin, I've even seen guys take like a business card and roll it up. Anything that has, a tip that you can push with. And as you push, it airs down. Now, a couple things. This is a really slow way of airing down your tires. Wear gloves. Your hands are gonna get freezing cold. You've got cold air in the tire, it's cold out, your hands will go completely numb. And by the time you get to the fourth tire, you may not even be able, your hands are gonna hurt so bad, you might not be able to even mess with, the fine little movements that you'll need to make. Now, as we air down, I have a tire gauge with me. You may not. There's still a way you can visually check and see how much air you're letting out of your tire. You can check it by looking at how much this is starting to bulge out. You can kind of hit it with your hand, kick it with a boot. Compare that with a tire that's got a bunch of air in it. That tire is going to feel rock hard. When it starts to get down and really squish out, you know you're getting low. You don't want to go too low. Anything under 10 pounds and you start to worry about the tire possibly rolling off the bead. But again, this is just an immediate fix to solve a problem so we can get your car out of the frozen parking lot. All right, let's check and see where we're at here. All right, we're down to 17. I'm actually going to take it down to 15 and we'll try it first. Remember, if it doesn't work the first time, you can always pull another few pounds of air out. All right, that's 15. All right, passenger side's all done. Let's get this driver's side aired down. Now look, at Ironman 4x4, we actually make and sell this iTire 005 quick air down tool. This thing is great, and off-roaders use it to air down really large tires. You can use it on a small tire too. Just make sure you're careful because this thing dumps air really, really fast. All right, we'll get our valve cap off. Don't lose it. These things keep mud and crud and frozen ice out of your stem. So if you do need to air it down, you can get access to it. Now the iTire 005, to get that on, pull the latch back, snake bites on. This plunger has a little wrench in there. The fork's gonna grab the valve core. Lefty-loosey, about 5 full turns, you'll feel it start to click. It'll pop out. You can check your pressure here, pull back on the plunger, and it starts dumping out air. That's 17. That's 16. That's 15. That took 2 seconds. Push the plunger back in, twist it right till it's tight. Valve core's in the stem. Pull back on the lever, pop it off, you're done. Valve cap back on. All right, tires are aired down. Fire up the car. Now don't forget, if you're new to airing down your tires, your TPMS sensors might tell you that you've got low tire pressure and give you a crazy warning. That's no big deal. We're not gonna leave these tires that low for that long. It'll go away when we fill them back up. You also Matt Pro also has a brake lamp bulb out. Another thing I'll mention, most new cars have automatic traction control. Sometimes when you're trying to get unstuck, the only way to do that is to turn your traction control off. You can always turn it back on later or restart the car. It'll automatically turn itself back on for you. All right, the name of the game here is momentum. So once you start to go, nice and easy, but don't let off. Not too fast, not too slow. Keep her going. And once you get to the top, it's all downhill from here. Hey guys, with Snowmageddon here, we wanted to make sure we could help folks out. If you can't get chains or studded tires put on your car, we put together a great bundle package called the Snowmageddon kit. Everything here purchased alone will cost over 800 bucks. We bundled it up, it's on sale for $399. Go check it out at ironman4x4america.com and please drive safe.